Okay. I need to chop this. Hello. Um, those of you on TikTok, I'm trying something new today and going live on YouTube. So if you want a top-down view, here, I am on YouTube. Trying going live there. I don't know. Hello, hello. I'm doing a Celestial Serpent template today, but it's not really a template tumbler. I'm using it, cutting it on vinyl. So one side will have the snake on it, and the other side will have a bunch of snakes and stuff on it. I'm playing that out in both gold and silver. Hello, hello. If you guys are just hopping on TikTok, you hop on over to YouTube, you will have a better view. You can see what I'm doing instead of my face. Hello, hello. I am making a tumbler. Am I peeling up when I'm not supposed to be peeling up? Yeah. All right. Good morning. I don't know how to see chats on YouTube, but I was trying to view from my other account. The sound on here. How about that? Okay. How is everybody? So this one is going to be this is actually a template that I have on my website. Grace, I don't know if I responded to your comment. If not, I'm sorry. Good morning. Can't remember. Earlier I looked behind me and I forgot why. Like that's where my brain's at now. I look right, forget why. I look behind me, forget why. You don't know what I'm doing with my life. So this cup I'm really excited for. So this is gonna I made this cup years ago using cardstock from Michaels. And then I cut these little shapes out and I used this decal on the front of it. So this was kind of the inspiration behind the template that I'm doing today. I'm cutting it out, of course, on vinyl this time instead of using the cardstock, but I have plans for this. And I'm excited for these plans. We're going to use an ombre of belladonna, tourmaline, and Blue Flame, which I did on a pin years ago, and I think it's going to come out really cool as a template. If you guys are on TikTok and just joining, I am actually live on YouTube with a top-down view. If you guys want to see what I'm doing, I am experimenting with something new. See if YouTube is a better platform for me than TikTok, which has not been doing me right lately. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I do. Jen's not in here yelling at me to drink water yet. It's hard to have so many screens to watch. Yeah, hello. I'm actually live on YouTube right now if you want to see this top-down view instead of my face. I am experimenting to see what works better for me. Much better view here. Hi, Grace. Yes, much better view there. It's difficult because usually I have a spare phone, so if like my husband texts me or something, I can still respond, but because I'm going live on both of my phones right now, it's you can't. And then my iPad's going to see the chat on YouTube, and then I've got my computer open to the right of me for something else. So it's like I've got too many screens to monitor. I feel like I'm losing my mind, but little is left of it. Hello. Hello, hello, Amanda. Snakes, of course. Listen, I've been on a snake kick lately. Even the back of this phone case that I'm recording on has snakes on it. I like them. They're dragons without wings. Amanda, hello. I need a second phone so bad for that purpose. It helps. It helps for sure. I used to always have like spare phones, but now they're kind of hand-me-downs for the kids. So I'm lucky I still have two. Amanda, I am actually on YouTube. I don't know if you were here last time I said that, but on YouTube it's a top-down view, so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting with what platform works best for me. But I've got too many screens to monitor, and it's kind of, I feel like I'm going to be delayed and missing stuff, and I don't mean to, but I'm trying. Dragons are better. Baseball. Bet you're surprised. I know. Need an extra phone. Everybody should have an extra phone. Now I can see what you're doing. At work, but listening. Nice. So, the fun part is I have to beat two of these. Because I have a gold and a silver. So I'm going to use the snakes and silver. And then the gold is going to be the stars and moons. on this. Kind of hard to see where the lines are with the light so bright in my face. Let me get you guys a little bit closer to see if it helps me see lines. Hopefully y'all can see better too. Textured? Yeah, this is the silver texture. So there's 3 people on TikTok. I am live over on YouTube if y'all want a better view as far as what I'm actually working on. I got stuff stuck in my fingers. How are you liking work, Amanda? I remember you saying you were going back, but that was like, I don't know, 2 years ago? A year ago? I don't know how long ago that was. So I'm actually going to make a custom mix. I'm going to do a tumbler. Half of it's going to be on braid like this, which is going to have the snakes on it. And the other half, I'm going to make a custom black mix. And the big gold snakes going on that one. Clarify which Amanda we recommended. Amanda Williams. You do have a lot of Amandas. I made a custom mix with Alienate and Gremlin. Ooh, I can see you doing that. It is your favorite colors. That sounds really pretty though. All right. Almost done with this part. Really, I don't know why I'm doing this, honestly, because I have to do the base. I can't even apply this to the cup today. This is silver textured vinyl. Gremlin is purple. Yeah. Well, Alienate's teal though. Oh wait. It was pink, teal, and silver. Never mind. My bad. I sifted out the fine with my teeth straightener. My beard snow globe. Nice. All right, where's the other silver? Oh, here. I do have the 2 golds to do in the same exact cut, but I think I'm going to get on with my cut before I deal with those. I forgot what book I'm in Throne of Glass now. I don't remember. I wanted to go to the 4th one. Stay put, please. Thank you. Assess with Alienate? Yes. A 3-year-old boy. Brianna takes care of those pink and glitter. He asked me to make him a cup. Aw. Me, alright. That's cute. Is she still in Hawaii? Is it Hawaii? Red Assassin's Blade. Ow. Alien is Rudolph. Queen Shadows is fourth. The Air of Fire was the last book that I read. I'm on the one after that, whatever one that is. Is Assassin's Blade like one in the series, or is that its own book? If it's its own book, then I definitely have not read it. Now, usually I save these instead of like plucking them. Maybe I should save these in case I want to use them for something. Yes, to Hawaii. Queen of Shadows. Okay, that's probably what I'm reading. She is. They're in the process of trying to take out the towers right now. Like she showed up with KL to King. And I'm pretty sure that just went sideways. It was cute. He calls me Auntie Grandma. Did not know I make cups, and I was showing Fiona a cup, and he was shocked that I make them. That's adorable. I want to try and customize a coldest cup, but they're so like intimidating. I need to see if I have like an adapter to hold because I have um a 46, a 36, and a 24 ounce. And I'm really intimidated to try and spin a 46 ounce. Good part. Seems like it. I kind of like the alliances she's forming, even with like Manon. I think it's kind of, I don't know, I can envision the end because of like the diversity in her group right now. Assassin's Blade has 3 or 4 stories that will help you understand other things. Is that its own like series? Or is that part of like the fifth or sixth book or whatever it is? I don't remember how many books are in this series. I remember there being more than I thought there was when I looked ahead at the other ones. I'm on my best friend's Audible account. She already has all of them, so I'm just kind of listening, and when I run out, I run out. Hello, hello. I don't know if there's any point for me to really be on TikTok right now. We got 2 people in there, and for once, one of them isn't me. Backstory? Yeah. I'm hearing about it from a first time reader. 8 counting Assassin's Blade. So I should have read that first? Or is it designed to be read after Throne of Glass? Sounds like it's designed to be read after. I think it's cool because like there's little things like as you're reading, like at one point KL mentioned like how she flew from one building to the other when she realized that her friend was dying or about to die or be killed or assassinated or whatever. And it's just like it gives you I kind of anticipated that there was something about her that we didn't know because of that. And it's just little things that tie in. A huge debate on when to read it, but I think it hits hardest after Queen of Shadows. Hmm. When was it released? I guess that would kind of tell you what like the author intended anyway. I can't believe you said she was like 16 or something when she wrote this. That's crazy. There's the little things in the book that like and like usually when you use a descriptive word, you kind of space them out. Like you don't use the same word too close to each other. Like um you don't want it to be repetitive. I think there were two times in the book that they did. And like that's the only indication to me that it was a younger author because typically I don't know that I've ever recognized that before. Not that it's not out there, but I don't know that I've ever recognized it. That's always my suggestion. Let me look. Released same year as Era Fire 2014. Huh. That's interesting. So I would assume, I don't know. I wonder, I guess I'm curious if all of the books were already written and they were slowly releasing them, or if she was still writing at that point. I don't know. Curiosity and shit. All right. So many small things of this author in all three series. Hmm. I will need to look more into her. I can't believe she was so young though, writing this. Oh shit, I forgot to do the sale on the website, damn it. We do have a sale going on. It's 15% off of glitter. Um, I completely forgot to put it on the website banner. Do I need a code? There is a code. I forgot the code. Lux for Artists is the code. It's in the email. I just forgot to put it on the website like a dumbass or post about it at all. My bad. Usually I do the emails on Fridays and I didn't. I did it on like uh, I did most of Friday's tasks. I quit on Friday. Friday was a day for me and it was just like it wasn't even 12 yet and I was like, "You know what? I quit for the day. I need a break." And I just slept. That's why I didn't go live on Friday. A lot of shit happened on Friday. Like I accidentally deleted my entire YouTube account with 4 years of live history. I deleted everything and I was able to recover it obviously because I'm here. But yeah, that was like traumatic. Everything kept going wrong. So I was like, you know what, I quit. She's still writing. Watch interviews. My sister met her at a book event. Nice. I wish YouTube would minimize the live like TikTok doesn't want to open another app. Oh. Well, I thought TikTok TikTok. TikTok? I thought YouTube did that. I know they do with regular videos, but I don't know that I've ever watched a live on YouTube before. I was doing research on like what platform would be better for me to go live on. And they're basically the consensus was um YouTube would probably give you less of an audience, but they're more authentic to what you're doing. Whereas TikTok is just pushing you to random ass people. So they're basically saying that you'll have more quality followers on YouTube based on my research. But who knows? Oh no, yeah. Oh, it was oh no for sure. It's like when I made this channel, well, I was doing something on the account. It was long after I had this channel, but somehow I accidentally made a second channel and there's like 0 followers on it because I don't use it. And it was just like a duplicate. I don't know how I even made it. I was trying to do something else. And I don't know, it's kind of saw it as clutter because every time I sign into the account, I see it. And I was trying to delete it. But for whatever reason, when I delete that second channel, it deletes this one too. Like somehow they're linked. Um, and I was able to recover it. Then I tried to delete it again, thinking like, oh, I just clicked the wrong channel or something. No, I clicked the right one. It just wants to delete them both at the same time. So now I don't know, I don't think there's a way for me to get rid of it. To build up your audience here. Yeah. All right. So here's my weeded snake. For those of you watching on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. Um, with a top-down view, so you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, so I'm going to take a break from reading because, well, I guess I can stay on there. It's fine. I have the gold to weed too. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the silver snakes. And then I'm going to do the stars and gold. But I don't know. I might do the snake. I don't know. I think I'm going to do the snake and silver still. And I think I'll use the both of the gold stuff for another tumbler. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break from that real quick and do my actual tumbler. Never post to YouTube. So weird. Yeah, I use an app, not really an app. It's like a web app called repurpose.io, and I have all my accounts and stuff linked to it. So anytime I post something on TikTok, it automatically posts to other platforms. So it'll post to Pinterest and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook every time I post to TikTok. So it saves me a lot of time. So I'm gonna try this paint that I was sent because it's like a glue paint. I've never used this before. I've never used this brand before. So I don't know how I feel about it. But um other than my go-to, this is all I got. And I'm getting it all ready. Trying to open this film. Ew, gross. Okay. That's all I need. A paper towel. Desperately. Well, I can fix my chip nail polish with that stuff. I really want something to eat, but I have leftovers from Olive Garden at home instead of concession stand. Reading a horror novel and trying a new paint type. A horror novel? It's not a horror novel. What part of what we said made it sound like a horror novel? The stupid woman just messaged me that she got my app and payment for last Friday's vendor fare in the mail today. Oh, that lady. Okay, so what is she doing about it? Did you already pay for it again? I'm covered in this paint now. Hello. So if you TikTok people, I'm actually live on YouTube with a top down view so you can see what I'm doing. That's what this is. If you all want to hop over there, I am experimenting today. Okay. I'm gonna put the lid on this for now because I need to take this off and I also need to mix. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tape it off. I think I'm gonna do all of it with a black base, but I am doing two different colors. Let's see. We shall see. Mm-hmm. Let me cut this real quick. Mailing it back to me. I was just getting it though. I'm not cutting this with scissors, even though these are badass scissors. When was it mailed out? Wait, I don't need this strip on there though. Wait, the vendor fair was it was this weekend, right? Or last weekend or whatever. Okay. No, I have a shirt. She was in the same town like 2 weeks ago. Weird. Have y'all heard the song One Trick Pony by Gina Fontanella? Because that song is definitely in my head right now. This past weekend, I didn't participate. That's dumb. All right. So, to make sure this is lined up the way it's supposed to be. I have my music on today. I just realized that. Have not. See, I want to play it, but YouTube is not fond of copyright infringements with music. All right. So, I don't know how to do this right now. Bear with me here 1 second. Um, all right. So this has to be black. All right. So my colors on this, there's an old pen, old weighting pen I used to use. It was a purple one instead of like this one that I made and use all the time. I really like the colors on it. So the only thing is, I'm pretty sure this top color was unicorn tears, but I'm going to use belladonna. Um, and this bottom color, I don't know if it was cauldron boil or if it was blue flame, and I'm gonna go on a limb and say it was blue flame because this one is a chameleon. It's like a black to blue chameleon, but the blue that it shifts to is the same as cauldron boil on its own, which is metallic. So we're gonna kind of figure that out. So how are you getting the snakes in the cup? I'm gonna do this base, and then I'm gonna apply after I seal it, I'm gonna put it on there as decals. The template is an actual template, but I'm just cutting it in vinyl. But this is a cup that I made a long time ago for myself, and I like it. At one point, it got like water under here, and I had to like reseal it. So it's been through some things, but I decided to make it into an actual template. Unicorn tears or belladonna, yeah. I think it was unicorn tears because I don't think I had belladonna at the time, but I'm gonna use belladonna. Ooh. What am I doing? Ruler? I found this ruler on clearance at Michael's, and I love it because you can just hold it. It's so great. I think I'm gonna get off of TikTok because I don't see a point. If you are on TikTok, I am on YouTube right now. If you want a top down view of what I'm doing, I was just here to push people this way. But I might end this one. But YouTube's in my bio. There we go. Just new. You try to use transfer tape on paint, it'll come off. Oh no. Looks purple to me. Yeah, it looks like an iridescent purple over black, which is what I plan on doing. So we'll see. Um, all right. Well, oh, let's see how this paint is. I really like the other I don't know, what do you call it? Did I grab the this is the pigment, not even the paint. Is this yeah, I didn't even grab the right stuff to grab the pigment. But I like these paints a lot, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one. I mean, the coverage is fantastic, so that's a plus. Okay, I'm impressed. $300 worth of vinyl in my cart. I have to decide which ones not to get. I am so in love with the white ones that dropped. Oh, they're so awesome. They don't officially drop until Wednesday, but they are there. I'm really impressed with this. Okay. I didn't know what to expect. It's thick. So even though like I don't know. I don't feel like because it dries tacky, but I like that it's thick because it makes me feel like I think I'm gonna do the bottom in black, which means I'm not worried about it right now. I feel like it'll stay the way that I like rather than drying up on me. It'll stay tacky longer. All right. I don't have my thing out or my skull. Oh. What paint is that? This one was sent to me. Hold on. He sent me 4 of them. It is this stuff. Hold on. I don't want to make a mess. Keep adding everything in clear. Of course you do. It's this one. Right. Oh, that was weird. I talked to Med Yawn and like, you know how your voice sounds like when it's underwater? It's like that, but amplified. That really hurt my ears. All right. I am. Do I want to do this with a brush? I don't know. Why is there a piece of chunky glitter in here? No, thank you. So, goal. This one is Belladonna, which is beautiful. Fair one. Haven't tried that yet. Yeah, me either. This is my first time using it. I've never had anything by them. Tourmaline and Blue Flame. This one is actually a chameleon. It's a black to blue. Well, it's kind of like, I don't know, black to violet, black to indigo. I know on camera it comes across as blue, but it's so bold. Like you almost can't tell what color it is. Oh, I've never tried it either. But I do really like the thickness of it. I will say that. But otherwise, I don't know. But applying was nice, but we'll see how it works beyond that. I need to go up. So to get the best ombres, I aim for my glitter to fall here where I want it dense. And then through the extreme angle, I just let it do its thing. And as there is less on my brush and I feel like I'm more in control of it, I'll move my brush out so it can fall farther. But only after I've monitored the fall long enough to kind of know what to expect with it. Summer Horror Glitter and Pigments. Nice. Oh. I'm gonna go in for the top now. Belladonna looks good. I think that was the right one. So pretty. I love that it still holds its color over black, but it also turns. You can see the iridescent shift in it at the same time. Like it's very, very pretty color. All right, so now tourmaline. So we get a band of color in the middle. And then we're going to drop it and let it do its thing. It feels so quiet because I don't have my music on. But if I tell Google to play my music, it's going to play the wrong shit. Trying to push this more into the other color because it didn't really go as far as I would have liked it to. It was also being really cautious with it, so I'm not surprised. Once I get it in there, I'm gonna go back in with the other ones again. I want a little bit more purple down here. I really like this so far. Ow. Hold on. Did your TikTok live only? Yes, I did. Still live over here. It was just TikTok was just to push the couple people who may not be in the chat to know that I'm on YouTube over here. And then it was kind of dead. So I was like, fuck it. I really like this. It's very pretty. I don't really think that it's necessary for me to go back over the purple, but I do really like this blue though. I don't want to burnish it, but I do want to make sure it's on there. Oh, looks like I may have fucked up a little bit by doing that. Some parts were currently not dry. So maybe let's not do that. The more you know. The more you know. Only 6 years playing baseball, craziness. Yeah. Hope I didn't just mess this up by doing that. Because it was really pretty. Alright. And then let's do it down here just in case. I assumed it would have been dry already, but also a new to me product, so I guess I don't know better. Blue wasn't dry, blue was not dry. But that's okay. It's very pretty still. I fixed it. So next round of glue. Well, let me get this stuff made up first. I do really like it though. I'm impressed. So that was Belladonna. This is tourmaline. And this one is blue flame. Whack this cotton ball out in center field for an out to end the inning. Nice. Good job, Zach. Oh, this is going to be a pretty mix. Already see it's going to be a pretty mix. So. Beautiful mix. All right. Oh my gosh. I have to be careful because I got my computer over here. I don't want to get glitter all over my laptop. And I got glitter flying all over me instead. Wonderful. Okay. This is fine. I'm sparkly. This is very pretty. I can see this being great for spooky season. All right, so let's do the peel reveal. So crispy. Forgot I had Sharpie under there. So pretty. I like it. So because I know I've got these colors on this side. On the other side, I want a black base, but I don't want a boring black base. So I'm going to make a custom mix, which I was kind of playing with a little bit. Um, so we're going to see how this works. Where's my coffin? This should be safe. Yeah. All right. Sex right now, only those strikes is questionable. Huh. We're trying to like wipe my face. I'm afraid I'm gonna get glitter on me, on my face. All right. Anyway, so I'm gonna make a black base that I want to match this, and because I know I'm gonna have gold accents, um, but I want the base to be black on the other side. I'm gonna try and incorporate it, but also bring in the purple at the same time. So, um, I'm going to use Black Magic as my base. Almost spelled that. Going to use my awesome spoons from my husband. Only he could give me roses and spoons at the same time. Oh, look, there he is. Hello, husband. Love the peel reveal. Thank you, ma'am. It's very satisfying. Peel reveal. All right, so I'm going to use Mystic Aura in this because this is rosemary and fine. Well, not a super fine, but fine-ish. So I don't know if you can see that very well. That purple sparkles in it. But I don't know if I want to put that much in there. Let me take it easy on it first. Ooh. I'm gonna put a little bit of chunky in here too. Chunky rosemary. You'll see the purple that brought in there. I'm gonna get the black off of this spoon though before I contaminate my white glitter. A little bit of rosemary. Rosemary is really pretty because you have these other cuts in it. Can I zoom in on this? Yeah. You have all those different shapes in there. So we're going to throw some rosemary in our mix and get more purple reflecting in it. So that way this will match our purple tumbler. But still have a black base. I kind of want to put a little bit more rosemary in there. Just because I really like the chunky. But I also want to put some gold in it. So I don't want gold. That is so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see the purple. You can a little bit. I see it more here in person. I'll change the camera angle in a minute once I get done with it. So now also to get the gold, I'm gonna go with an iridescent glitter that shifts gold. So I'm gonna get Aurora and put some Aurora in here. It also shifts some like pink and purple and blue, but it also will go shifts gold. Your wife is your wife is using spoons, yes. Mystic Aura, I love Mystic Aura. So this is Aurora. And this is one that shifts gold. So if I add this to the black, it's gonna give me the thing to match the gold because we already have Mystic Aura in there to create the purple flashes to make it match the purple. So and the good thing about this mix is when you apply this over black, even though it's iridescent, it's not going to change anything because it's still going to bring out the flash colors. So now we have both gold and purple in a black based mix, which should really pull it all together in the end here. My YouTube is playing tricks on me. What is it doing? Crown. What does the crown mean? It says crown number 3 and crown number 1. Oh, Jen's crown number 1. What is that? I think when I was like setting up to go live, it asked me something about, I don't remember. I don't know. Don't quote me, I don't know. Freaking love that mix. Thank you, man. I think if you could, because I brought 4 glitters out for this mix, and I only put 3 iridescents in there, but truthfully, I think you could use just these 2, Rosemary and Aurora, inside of Black Magic and get the same effect. I don't think it was necessary to use Mystic Aura in there, only because it's the same as Rosemary, just a different cut. I guess it depends on how much chunky you want in there. I didn't want a whole lot, so for me, I guess it was useful. But I think you have all those. You stole the crown. How does that happen? What is the crowns for? It was good, then decided to go back to the part about your Michael's ruler. Oh, that was so long ago. Huh, okay. So we're going to use this pretty custom mix here. And I'm gonna paint the other side of this tumbler in the bottom of this tumbler and get that going. Where did I put that paint? Oh, he's still the crown. What is the crown for? I was thinking like um TikTok interactions and chat. Well, I was thinking like frequency of commenting, but then I was wondering like how did you get it? If she's been in here, I don't know, for longer, you just got in. How does that work? How is the crown determined? I'm curious now. I need to learn how YouTube lives work. I'm really impressed with this paint. I don't know what I was expecting. I never even heard of it before, but I really like it. I do like that with Helios I can seal. And with this I obviously can't, but um I like that it's all done in one go. I've used adhesive apothecaries before, but I felt like it dried too quickly. And I don't think it didn't stay tacky, so that was probably part of it too. This stays tacky. I'm missing comments because I am concentrating. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm not missing comments. I don't know. I'm not watching them. That's my point. Mine says I'm number 2. I'm the shit. Nice. You were number 1, Jen, then husband stole it from you. He stole the victory. Are you on lunch, husband? I'm really impressed with this paint. I was expecting it to just be paint and be meh. I really like this stuff. And it's 1 coat coverage. I'm surprised. I don't know how to do this. Like, which direction do I need to be in for this? I am thoroughly impressed. I'm curious if I have to sand for it to apply well, because I did sand because I was planning on using the Aurora paints like I usually do. And I don't know, I didn't think about it, I guess. So this is a sanded base. I'm getting glitter mixed up in here now, but it's fine. Okay. I'll Google it. What are we Googling? Oh, the crown thing? Top 3 most engaged users in your life so it can change. That's what I thought it was. My husband over here like I'm the shit. I was just confused because you're in here from the start and the husband was like, mine. He grabbed the number 1 spot. Oh, now you're number 1 again. Is husband still in here? Husband, did you leave? Did you abandon me? So rude. All right. So we're gonna use our black mix, our experimental black mix. Actually, thank you, Tammy and Heather, for joining the Obsidian Chaos. um, Where's my brush? This bottom I did not do well. Okay. No, you didn't abandon me. We do have a sale going on the website. It's code Lux for Artists, which I completely forgot to. I don't have any mods in here. I don't even know how to comment on this. Mine? Did you grab it back again? Wait, it's September 2. Okay, maybe not. Or send it, yeah. Okay. That Mustang Nismo. That's my old name. Um, yeah, that's the discount code for 15% off. You definitely see the iridescent in this. A little more than I thought. I did dump a lot of it in here. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm really curious how it's gonna look though, under epoxy. Whoa, this is beautiful. Can y'all see that? Not mine. Not mine what? I want to burnish it, but it's probably not dry. The one plus to using Helios, if it would be dry. Well, I should have dried it first, I guess. I'll roll it later. This is gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. Okay, let me see if I can show this to you without knocking things over. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Huh? Oh, okay, fine. Can I zoom in? Hold on. I can't tell how much I zoomed in. There we go. That's more like what I see in person. That's so beautiful. So pretty. I love it. Man, this mix. Rotation is locked. I know it's locked. I don't want you to be flipping it around everywhere. It's beautiful. The one thing I am excited about going live on YouTube is the fact that I don't have to download my lives anymore. I don't have to download and then put it on YouTube. I go live on YouTube and it's saved to YouTube. So convenient. Because that's the part that takes the longest is waiting for TikTok to process the live. And then it eventually does process and downloads it. And then I have to rotate it and wait forever for that to save because it's a couple hours long video. Then I have to upload it to YouTube. And that's when I can actually get to work. So it's probably going to save me a whole lot of time. I mean, I still have to edit, so I still need to download it, but getting it available for you guys now is a simpler process. Okay. Stunning mix. Oh, yeah. It's so pretty. I love it. I love it. I love it. I thought it was going to be a pretty mix, but I surprised myself. I did surprise myself. I'm really excited to put it under epoxy because I think it's going to deepen the black. So we shall see. Those are two mixes. Which both came out really well. um, Epoxy before vinyl. Yeah, I have to. Vinyl is gonna say, "Oh hell no!" if I try to put it on here. This glitter is really flat, which surprises me. I'm waiting for this to dry, and then I want to roll it and push this down, and then we'll epoxy. I do have. Let me put this up before I get myself in trouble. I do have this cup I took out with Nebula Rose on it, which this is sanded, so it looks shitty. But it has Nebula Rose on it. Which is like a green and like blush color. Is what it reflects. um and I was going to, where did it go? How many coats? If I can get away with one, I will, but unlikely. Like probably end up putting one really thin coat on there just as like a base, and then putting a thicker coat, or I'll do a coat of Hyperion, um, to kind of seal it in initially, and then do a coat of resin. But I think I'm gonna do this on this cup because I really like it. And part of me was thinking do this and then do the new pinstripe file I have that looks like the drippy chandelier things. I thought that might be cool. But I also brought out this UVDTF of one of my templates. And I thought that doing half the cup in this would be cool. And then doing the other part with this. But I still want more black accents if I do that. So I don't know if I'm gonna cut out decals to put on here or how I would do that. So half of this would be here, which would cut out the other spider leg. But if I did less than half of it, I mean, that would still work. So I can use the other half for something else. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. Love the decal. Thank you, ma'am. You too. I want to say it was a Molly decal. I don't know if I don't know. I believe it was a Molly decal. But I don't know if it was one that I had custom printed or if it was one that was on the page. I could see her carrying this during Halloween. Might have been a Molly decal. All right, so I got it here. Like a glue stuck on this. Not glue, glitter stuck on the back of this. Static cling to it. Surprise, surprise. All right. Oh, let's cut that line off. Well, maybe not. That's not how it is. What's the planner status? A thing holding me up on the planner is the monthly dividers. I don't know if I'm going to use the same clear dividers that I have on there. Like these regular ones for the monthly, and then just like label them, and then I have to print labels for the tabs. So I've got 2 extra ones in here for me because this is just like my personal stuff, personal planning stuff for the business. Where's my line? I shoved a nail in here to create a cut line. Oh, there. All right, so we're gonna put this on the back of it. Hey, Friday, so I'm ready. I need to I need to print. Well, I don't even think I have the rest of the year made yet. I need to make it, which is easy enough. Um, but also, and I'll show you guys in a second. Um, you know how in some calendars, when you get to the end of the month, like the 30th and the 31st, for example, there'll be kind of like diagonal lines, like it's split, rather than wasting a whole block for 2 days, if that makes sense. Like making a whole nother line on the calendar for 2 days, so they just split it. Um, I don't have the ability of doing that. So there are a couple months where the days are a different size because of how many like weeks, like how do I explain that? Don't know what I mean. Because how many weeks are on the calendar. And it irks me. I don't like it. But there's not a way for me to fix that. Now I'm talking with the owner of the software that I use to build this and see if they can add it, but she's supposed to talk to her IT person and ask, and it has not yet been implemented. I need to reach out to her again and follow up because last time I did, she didn't respond to me. So that is a thing that does bother me with the calendar, which I was hoping, is I reached out over a month ago about that. And usually she's really good with like adding suggestions, but she did not add that suggestion. So I don't know. I would like the days to be consistently sized. And it bugs me that some of them won't be. I always talk you up to people right in life. Well, thank you, ma'am. So where did I put it? Um, like the month of it's my content calendar. You can see I'm putting effort in because like my content calendar for like the previous month was very, very sad. May was there's not a lot going on in May. But you come on over here to June and there's a whole lot of stuff being posted. But so this is June and you can see how big the days are in June, but you come over here to August. Is it August? Yeah, and see how like short they are in comparison because you have one day down here, you have the 31st. Which doesn't work well for me either because I like having Sundays that, especially this month, because launch days, I have a lot going on certain days. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to fit everything in there unless I push it in there. So I don't like that they are smaller on some months. That part bugs me. And I was hoping to be able to resolve that problem before launch day for the planner, but it's not looking like it. And that's part of the reason why I haven't designed the second half of the year yet. Because I was hoping I'd be able to fix the calendar at the same time. Oh, I guess we'll see. It looks like, can y'all see that? The paint here and here and here. How it's kind of pulling, I guess, or separating. It wasn't like that before. Hmm. I don't want to put out some half-ass planner. I want it to be done right. And that's kind of my dilemma at the moment. My biggest dilemma is that because that's not within my control. I am very excited for spooky season. Very much looking forward to spooky season. So what we have here and here. So center is here. All right. Next month's paycheck budget. I'm hoping I'll have it because I really wanted to have it out by like so you guys could use it for July. Um, I don't know. That was my goal, was to have it out so you guys could use it for July. And I haven't given up on that yet. Because I can have it out for July. Will it be the way that I want it because of the month thing? Nope. And that part bugs me because I want to be proud of what I'm putting out, and while I am, um, the fact that it's not 100% is, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. But like I said, I can't control that part, which is the part that makes it harder because I'm kind of stuck. Just like getting paid once a month. Yeah. I feel that. I would too. All right, so that's where we're at. So this I'm going to pinstripe. But I do feel like I want to add design elements around here in some way. Even if I draw like it would have to be sized specifically to this, but draw a little like chains, kind of droopy chains with like hanging and like jewels on them kind of thing. And then cut that in vinyl. That way it would go directly to the side of this and be sized specifically for this. I think that'd be cool. That I could do. Oh, that one is in progress. All my cups up here have skulls on them. This one obviously had skulls on them. This one, as beautiful as it is, also has skulls on it. And this one does too. Skulls on it. I love the little gold flakes I added in there. I haven't epoxied this yet. I mean, since I put the vinyl on it. I was debating on adding more detail. Like maybe adding some bigger leaves or bigger vine pieces. And like butting it up against this and adding that. And I haven't yet, obviously. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or what I'm going to do. But this tumbler, it's going to mimic. So the side is basically going to mimic this. It'll have the snakes on it in silver, textured silver. And then on this side, it's going to mimic this, and it's going to have a snake on it. And I might put like stars and moons around the outside of it. It'll have a snake and silver too on this side though. Trying not to touch it too much, but having difficulty avoiding it. Had perfect internet until I walked in my door. You have like a booster? like I shouldn't have put that up. We're probably gonna need it. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I will get the sale posted to the website when I get off of here because it's in the email, but I didn't post it to the website because my schedule was kind of thrown off. Not deciding to quit on Friday because Friday was Friday, Friday was Monday. So I decided to quit on Friday, which threw everything else off. I'm gonna spin this over here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Oh, zoom in a lot of bit. And spin it over here. Because this is so pretty. Oh, let me zoom in a little bit. How beautiful that is. All right, y'all. I am gonna hook off of here and hopefully clean my brushes instead of procrastinate like I have been doing. Still have my brushes from like I think from when I painted this one. I think that's what's in there still is the paint from this one. Or maybe from yeah, from when I did the white one too. I think both of them I did the same day if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess I should be cleaning moral of the story. But I'm gonna hop off. The live replay should be posted pretty quickly, considering I don't need to um download it or anything, which would be nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that's all I got for y'all. So thank y'all for hanging out, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.